prices are dropping heading into fall market, let's take a deeper look into what happened in Great Falls in the month of August 2025 in the real estate data here on the Foundation Report. I'm Eric Fafoglia of the Strong Foundations Group based right here in Great Falls, Virginia, and I help people buy and sell confidently using my education first approach. I've got my 208-step selling process and my 128-step buying process. I do things differently. I'm very consistent, organized, and process driven, and I find that makes it very successful for my clients to achieve their goals. So let's dive into what happened in Great Falls over the month of August. The median sales price last month stood at 1.7 million. That's down 8% year over year, which is funny because the rest of the data that you're about to see shows that it should be going the other way. The real story lies in if you look back to last year this time. We had a few ultra high sales that skewed the data, and so this month's data does look to be more in line with the actual market value of homes in Great Falls. If we compare it to Fairfax County, it also saw a drop of about 5% year over year in median sales price. Despite the dip, homes still sold pretty quickly with only 13 days as the median days of market. That's an impressively fast turnaround for such a high-end price point market like ours. And the sellers did pretty well at pricing their houses. They got on average 99.2% of the original list price. Here's where the data starts to really show that it seems like a seller's market. We only saw 15 new homes come to the market in August. That was down 37.5% year over year. Only 67 homes were available for sale in August, and that's down 32.5% year over year. Meanwhile, the total amount of homes that actually sold last month was 17. That's up 13% year over year. Here's the net. We're still seeing demand outpace the supply. As a result, we only have 4 months of supply on the market in Great Falls, which is down from 6 months of supply this time last year. As long as you still continue to list your house appropriately with really good pricing strategy and making your house shine on the market, it will likely sell quickly and for what you want. If you're a buyer, this may be an opportunity, even though the data may not show it. Homes are taking longer to sell, so compared to previous years, you might have a better chance at grabbing a house in Great Falls this year versus the previous years. Heading into fall, we're focused in on the interest rates. So last couple weeks, we saw the labor data come in and it was much worse than everybody anticipated. That dropped our mortgage rates to around 6.3%, a new 11-month low, which is fantastic. We saw a lot of buyer activity jump up as a result of that. And then today we saw CPI come in, which was a little bit higher than 3%, not where the Fed wants it to be. So that almost cemented that we feel Jay Powell's probably going to announce a quarter-point rate drop next week. That doesn't necessarily directly affect mortgage rates, but we're heading in the right direction as long as inflation can stay in check and as long as the labor data continues to show it's struggling. If we see rates drop below 6%, I would fully expect buyers to jump off the sidelines. All right, that's it for August data for Great Falls. I believe if you're trying to make a strong decision, it starts with a strong foundation of knowledge. If you want to talk strategy or how these numbers affect you and your upcoming move, just reach out. I'd love to chat. I'm Eric Fafoglia with the Strong Foundations Group, and this has been the Foundation Report. Thank you.